What up peeps, I'm Ups, and today I thought I'd do a Black Ops 2 commentary, and I want to talk about maybe the legacy which Black Ops 2 will have. Like, I'm trying to predict the future here, but I kind of want to talk about that. I want to talk about maybe the next Call of Duty and just Call of Duty in general. I don't really want to talk about the gameplay. Actually, I'll get this out of the way. The gameplay in the background is a hardcore free-for-all, as always, because I love hardcore free-for-all. It's on the map Standoff. I'm using the MP7, fast mags, and silencer. And my perks are Hardline, Ghost, Toughness, Engineer, and Dexterity. The standard is what I always use, and it's always what I do well with. But yeah, the only thing I can say about gameplays at the moment is I'm really loving the MTAR on free-for-all. MTAR with Target Finder and fast mags, even the silencer is absolute fucking beast. I was playing it with it the other day, and sometimes you can just one-shoot a guy with it, like one-shot a guy with it. It is really powerful. It's a really good weapon. The only thing is, it runs out of ammo very quick, so you've got to be careful about that. But yeah. Oh, and I've also been experimenting with trying to improve my reactions on this game, because I don't know, over the history of Call of Duty, my reactions have got gradually worse. Like, I'm starting to not see people on the map as well as I used to. I'm not saying I'm some amazing player, but I used to see people a lot better. And in this game, I'm starting to miss people out the corner of my eye. So I've been trying to play hardcore free-for-all with just a gun. And by that I mean, like, you know, you've got your creator class and you've got 10 slots. I'm just using one slot, which is just the gun. No secondary, no perks, no equipment, no attachments. And I'm using no score streaks as well. And I feel, you know, when you're just relying on the gun, you're not relying on anything else, you really do play better, and you really appreciate the perks. Because once I wasn't using Engineer, I was just dying, and I was just fucking raging non-stop when a Betty just goes up. You're like, oh, I'm boned, and then you die. But yeah, I actually got on a really good gameplay that I really wanted to upload. I was doing that method, and I was playing on the map Hijacked, and I spawned off. And within 2 minutes, I got into a 21 kill streak with just an MP7, and I picked up an MTAR. And I was like, fucking hell, this is going to be my first 30-0 gameplay. But once I got the 21st kill, everyone backed out. Everyone backed out. And I was just like, what? Why are you backing out, people? And I didn't notice at first. Because I was running around for about a minute. I was like, where the fuck is everybody? I can't have killed them off forever. And I checked the scoreboard. It was just me and one other guy left, and I was like, okay, I just got to kill him 9 more times and I've got a 30-0 gameplay. I was like, oh yes, this could go well. But he decided dashboard, and I was like, oh, okay then. So I've got a 21-0 gameplay. You know, this is going to be pretty decent. I like to do a commentary over that. I pressed stop on my PVR, the fucking thing errors. The clip came corrupted, and yeah, I was boned there. So I was like, okay, I'll go into theatre and record it off theatre. So no biggie. No, you know, I'm not getting scared or anything. So I go to theatre, and it didn't record. It only recorded 17 seconds of gameplay, and it wouldn't load the clip. So I was pretty pissed, but what you gonna do? So yeah, with that out of the way, that was longer than expected. That's what she said. But yeah, I want to talk about maybe the legacy of this game, because at the moment the game has been out for 3 weeks. I'm gonna just go on a limb here saying I've played the game quite a lot now. I think I've experienced most of this game. Like, I've completed the single player, I've played zombies to death, I played multiplayer to death, and yeah, I feel the legacy, like what it's going to leave behind, it's going to be a good COD game. This is probably one of the better COD games, but I don't think it'll be remembered well. Like, it might be brushed aside because it's just not original, so to say. Like, I know it is a semi-futuristic game set in 2025, but it's just got nothing going for it that I can really say, oh yeah, I'm loving it. Like, I don't know, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just, when I play this game, I get bored easier than what I do with any other COD. Like, Modern Warfare 2, I can say good things about Modern Warfare 2 until the fucking cows come home, because I played that game non-stop for fucking 3 years. Ever since it came out, I'll still play it now, but I remember I used to be able to bang like 5-hour sessions on that game. But with Black Ops 2, I can only play for about an hour, then I get incredibly bored and I have to come back the next day to play it. I feel there's a lot of improvements this game needs at the moment. It needs, definitely the lag needs to get fixed. That is a huge problem. Like, I was playing on a Hijacked again, I was trying to snipe, and I was trying to snipe, and you know when you spawn, you run down the left or the right. I ran down the left with this other guy, and there was like this little bin where the little cabin is, and I tried to hide behind and try to get a cheeky spawn kill. But the guy in front of me got there first. He died. I was like, okay, I'm going to turn around quickly because I don't want to get shot. So I'm turning around. I'm running back. I'm a good 5 meters away from the freaking bin. And yeah, there's like 2 walls in the way from anyone else. The only way this guy could have killed me is if he was direct on behind me, if he'd run around the corner. But then I suddenly died. I just got one burst and I died. I was like, what the fuck? So I looked at the kill cam. This guy with a shotgun came in from the right. He had shot me while I was still standing there, which I didn't see on my screen at all, or my character didn't feel it at all. And he got the second shot off while I was just about to run away. But on my side, I was already 5 meters away. I was like, what? How can I, how can I expect the unexpected on that when that was just bullshit? But I feel, if they improve the lag on this game, at least maybe cut it in half, I feel this will be a very great game, because there are a lot of people raging at the moment. Like, whenever I go into free-for-all now, and if I do well, people on the mic will always complain. They're like, oh, what the fuck, man, you can't be in there, that hacks. Like, you get called aimbot all the time. Like, when I'm doing well, like, when I'm doing bad, if the same thing goes. But I don't cuss people out, I'm not like that. But this Call of Duty it's nothing special, it's not doing anything new. Like, the only thing I can feel that was new was the Creator Class 2.0 system, which really was just a redesign of the old system that we all loved. Like, yeah, COD 4 was the first COD to introduce that type of system, and it was original then. But now they've only just revamped it, and it just doesn't feel original, even though, like, you can customize it a lot more. Gameplay still feels the same. I still run around rushing all the time with an MP7. The only thing, I'm just using more perks and less equipment. That's the only thing that's changed for me. But I know a lot of other people are still playing the same. Like, they're playing like Scavenger, Bouncing Betties, Electro Charges, Primary, Secondary. Like, nothing had changed at all. So yeah, like, they're just nothing new with this game. Like, I'll give credit where credit's due. They added in a lot of guns to this game. I don't think they actually reused any of the old guns, so I really do like that. But other than that, I think it might get forgotten. I like the setting of the game, but I don't know, there's just nothing here really defines the game. Like, when I think of COD 4, I think of that first sick experience. I think of that unique experience. World at War, I think of that unique experience in a World War II setting, which was just fucking amazing. Modern Warfare 2, I thought was, a huge improvement on that experience we loved, and I remember it because of nukes. And Black Ops, I remember that for the emblem system, and really gun game and sticks and stones. And Modern Warfare 3, I remember because it was shit, and for mobs. But this, I can't remember anything for it at the moment. The only thing on top of my head I can think of is the Creator Class system, and that is it. But I don't think that stands out on its own. But I don't know, maybe in the future my opinion might change. But let's stop talking about that and maybe talk about the sequel, because it's coming next year. There'll be another Call of Duty, like always. It's like, yeah, like Apple always releases a new product every year that's slightly different from the last year, but people still buy it. It's like the episode of Simpsons with the Malibu Stacy doll, where Lisa's like, it's just the same old thing with a new hat, but Smith is like, but it's got a new hat, I want it. And that's like the Apple and COD audience. And I'm not trying to say I'm not part of it. I'm part of it. I'm gonna buy COD every year. It's like something you have to buy. It's like a staple hold in console gaming. You have to buy that game, otherwise you're not gaming. Or I don't know. It's just you have to buy it. As simple as that. But I'm hoping next year the next game is going to be a World War II game. I think I've had enough of Modern Warfare games for a while, and I really just want another World War II game. I would kill if Infinity Ward went back and made another World War II game. I think it'd be amazing. I really want another World at War, or even a COD 3. I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, what about COD 2? COD 3 was shit. In my opinion, I love COD 3 more than COD 2, and yeah, I'll probably get hate for that, but yeah, that's my opinion. And as well, I can honestly not see myself playing this game after, maybe not until after Christmas. I'm going to play this game up until Christmas because you get all those Christmas noobs which you can just dominate. They just get the game then, so they don't know what they're doing, so you can have a lot of fun with that. But other than that, I really can't see myself playing this game not too long after the new year, or if the world's end, I'm not going to be playing it at all. But I don't know. I'm really looking forward to the next reveal trailer next year. I'm hoping they're going to change up the formula, but they probably won't, because they make a shitload of money, so why change the formula when you're making a bucket load of cash? Once maybe sales go down, they might maybe redesign their game, but you got at least another 10 more CODs before that happens. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to today, so yeah, I've been Mr. Teacups, so please rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.